Hello, very happy to see you on my channel. In this video, we give you a piece of breaking news from a royal expert. Meghan is imitating Diana for her own gain after years of study. Psychologist Miriam Levy has analyzed Markle's actions and dressing tactics to evaluate how the actress has taken on the role of the former Princess Diana, and claims Meghan Markle is acting in the biggest and most lucrative acting role ever, that of imitating Princess Diana. She has adopted the full persona and dressing style of the former Princess Diana. Markle is a self-obsessed Diana-phile and has even taken on the benevolent role of the former princess by imitating her mannerisms and dressing style to a T. She knows this is key to keeping the inner child persona of Prince Harry happy and safe. Psychopaths and narcissists know that they must adhere to a certain image for their mark, and as Markle has no true feelings for Harry, she's using his desire to get his mother back by imitating his mother. Narcissists and schizoid personalities like Meghan Markle do not feel like normal humans. They can only imitate, and this is why Markle meticulously studied Princess Diana as a teenager onwards. She has read every book, analyzed every piece of footage to act like and become her version of Princess Diana. At the end of this, Markle's Diana persona is flawed because it does not come from true feelings or emotions, unlike Diana, who was a real person with real emotions. This is why Meghan Markle, who does not have real human emotions, can easily erase people from her life once they've fulfilled their role. When meeting a new person for the first time, Markle immediately sees the person's weaknesses and evaluates what use that person can be for them in social climbing circles. If they have no value for her, she immediately moves on to someone who does. She'll use up her mark completely until they have nothing left to give. Then, on to her next mark. With the unfortunate Harry, who is truly a broken person, Markle fills in the gaps of his broken personality, imitating his mother. And it is this fear of losing his mother for a second time that's keeping him imprisoned under this controlling woman's claws. One thing controlling narcissistic personalities do to their marks is remove them from their own families and environments, because this way they have more control over their prey. This is what Markle has done to Harry, and she's even using her Diana personality to make the royal family the enemy, as was the case later on with Diana before she died tragically in a tunnel in Paris. Cults also utilize the same technique on their followers to remove them from their families and long-term friends as a better way to control these poor people. My evaluation is dire for Harry because he is completely under the spell of this charlatan woman who's conspired meticulously to use him and his royal title and his money to increase her own narcissistic self to higher levels. Markle has also recently tied the prince into a vast property in America, which he has been forced to payroll with his trust fund money, adding to the shackles of this false marriage, where he's not only trapped emotionally, but monetarily, standing to lose everything to Markle once she pulls the trigger. The reason Markle chose California specifically is because the divorce laws are heavily in favor of women, and many men in marriages lose over 90% of their wealth in divorce settlements. There may come a time when Harry realizes what's happening. He probably subconsciously knows what Meghan is doing to him and feels an internal resentment. He will be a lost soul for decades unless he somehow extricates himself from this manipulating, unfeeling, schizoid actress, who will, of course, dump him faster than a brick when he wakes up to her tricks. And in the latest news, thousands of Netflix subscribers are now ditching their subscriptions after hearing the horrid news that Meghan Markle has made a huge deal so they can reach their hypocrisies to everyone who uses the service. It's time to cancel Netflix. It was bad enough with the Obama's vomit-inducing programs, but now viewers are having Harry and Meghan foisted on them as they deal out their putrid woke agenda and get paid vast sums of money generated by their user subscriptions. For many, this last outrage was a step too far. One incandescent former subscriber described their disgust about the Meghan and Harry deal. "I did not pay my Netflix subscription to fund Harry and Meghan's woke to lecture series or their freeloading lifestyle. As soon as I heard about it, I canceled and will simply watch some of their films from time to time on a free streaming service. F Netflix." Netflix has been suffering on the stock market for a while, but with the mass exodus of subscribers, the stock price will no doubt fall further. It seems all this bluster about leaving the UK for a quiet life away from the limelight was a pack of lies. These money-grubbing vultures left Britain so they can fool Americans to part with their cash and preach their hypocritical wet nonsense. It's also no coincidence that Susan Rice, an associate of the Obamas, is on the board of directors for the company and got them this lucrative gig. Cancel my subscription. Another angry former Netflix subscriber. It seems this cancel culture thing works both ways. This time, the term relates to Netflix subscriptions, which have all but shredded by now and left in the dirt where they belong. Meanwhile, according to Daily Squib, another tedious Meghan Markle lecture to the unwashed masses. It's another day and another tedious lecture from the self-appointed voice of the people. Every day is a special day in Meghan Markle land, where she, appointed by absolutely no one, has taken it upon herself to lecture the masses on how to do things the right way. Living in a grotesquely vulgar California McMansion that creates a vast carbon footprint on the earth, and a private jet lifestyle spewing huge amounts of carbon gases into the atmosphere is of course of no concern to this vile goblin creature. "Oh, you must reduce your carbon footprint," the creature from the Black Lagoon bleats to others, while reveling in a life of excess and insane extravagance that many could only dream about. If this ghastly parasitic harridan actually cared about the ecological well-being of the planet, would she and Harry not be living in some Canadian forest, off-grid teepee or yurt? We're now getting daily lectures and being ordered to vote for Biden as opposed to Trump. And that's all well and good. However, last we heard, we live in a democracy, and it's up to the mind of the voter to make up their own mind. To be ordered by some jumped up, a self-appointed ambassador to the world on who to vote for, what to think, and how to express yourself online is enough to bring a jet of projectile vomit up and vote for Trump. Meghan Markle, the self-appointed ruler of the globe, is now the voice everyone hears daily, lecturing about some eco-feminist, anti-capitalist, Marxist issue that is frankly getting old very quickly. Why don't you just live your hypocrisy-filled champagne socialist deluxe carbon-spewing life in the California sun, paid for by the British taxpayer, and leave all of us alone? To hear that same old moaning, condescending voice ordering people how to think and do things makes people hate Meghan even more intensely than they already do. One only has to read the comment section of any news items where the voice of the people has shat, and you will see the utter hatred for this narcissistic piece of detritus. As for Harry, yes, you keep telling us you have mental problems. How about getting some private clinical help instead of constantly telling everyone about your mental illness? Try thinking for yourself as well sometimes, and do not follow that old mangy ball whacker you were tricked into marrying without question or thought. Everyone knows you have mental problems, but damn it, boy, have some bad decorum. Does the sun shine out of Meghan Markle's bony ass? Does Harry have to wear a pair of sunglasses when he lifts her skirt? No. The world does not revolve around you, Meghan Markle. And the more we hear your tedious drone faking voice and see your fake plastic smile, the more hatred you create in this world. Maybe that's what you want to do, create conflict and negative feeling. Because if you just stayed in your grotesque mansion and shut up, there would be less hate in this world. People are sick of being lectured by you and your little boy, Harry. How about you? Do you agree with this commentary? Please let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share with your own followers. And as always, subscribe to our channel for all the latest news on the royal family, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry right here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.